there are so many more stones on this side than there are on the other. It's ridiculous. We are up to 544 litres. But look at how many we've delivered already. 435 litres. So we've got more stones already halfway through this field than we had in the entirety of the last field. Hello and welcome along and welcome back to No Man's Land. We are heading up to our field up here. The second one we had ploughed yesterday because we do need to go and get quite a few stones off here first. Now, as you saw as we were driving in, our fields of canola are ready to harvest, so we're going to be getting onto those. Probably going to be getting onto those next game day. I want to clear this off first and then probably get these fields being seeded while we are harvesting the other two. So if we get through this fairly quickly today, what we might do is then go get the harvest started while we're getting some seeding going on. Let's switch to the right bit of kit. Okay. There we go. Right. And away we go. And yeah. So this should be a fairly quick job to do. I want to get this knocked out. I did put out a vote, a poll on the community page. If you want to check that out. I am thinking of possibly doing some time lapses for jobs like this. Let me know on there what you think, whether you like the way we do it at the moment, which is to do some cuts and come back at various points, or whether you'd like to see me just sort of time lapse these instead, and maybe a mix of the two if you'd prefer to do that. I want to try and differentiate the role plays from the Let's Plays a bit, and so I'm thinking on the Let's Plays we'll probably do time lapses for this kind of job, and then on the role plays would keep very much coming with the cuts between stuff. So yeah, let us know on that what you'd like to see. I'm very interested in the feedback from you guys. We're about halfway through the field at this point, and there are so many more stones on this side than there are on the other. It's ridiculous. We are up to 544 litres. But look at how many we've delivered already. 435 litres. So we've got more stones already halfway through this field than we had in the entirety of the last field, which is a little bit ridiculous. I'm very, very surprised. What it does mean is my slight disappointment at how much lime we were going to get off here last episode is unfounded. We are going to get probably a fairly large amount of lime off our 4 fields this year, which is great. I don't know why we got so much less stones off the other field, but yeah, we've done pretty well off this one, and it looks like we're gonna make a fair amount of money, which is just brilliant news. Coming to the end of the field now, and yeah, we've got well over 1,000 litres of stones off this field. What is going on? Why is this nearly 3 times the number of stones off this field compared to the first one we did? That's absolutely incredible. I need to go back and check actually the previous ones we've done and see if we've got such a discrepancy on those as well. It's just a little bit mad that's happened. We are going to take this now, though, and drop it off in our stone crusher, create some lime. And once we've done that, I'm not going to start the harvest today. I was very tempted to, but I think we'll leave that as I said earlier, for next time. What I am going to do is probably get on with cutting the grass. Now, if we have a quick look in here, we should be able to see... Yeah, here. And we want to switch to grass. Yeah, that is ready to cut. Now, it's slightly early to cut it. It's the same as when we were last time. We're very early in the cut. But we should get 2 more cuts off this. So we should get one now and one in mid-October. Which, if it holds as it did before, should give us 18 bales in total. So it's well worth us doing this. We might also get our other tractor planting the canola. I think that would be a very good idea as well. So let's just back this up. Leave this here. Like so. And do we have any... Oh, I'm not sure we have any seeds. Is there anything in there? 14% damage. Is this going to be something we need to do later anyway? Let's back this up. Like so. I mean, this tractor will easily do this job. Right, and open it. Let's have a look in here. That is seed free, isn't it? We used all the seeds. You know what? I know exactly where we used all the seeds. We used all the seeds on our greenhouses. So we're going to have to pop down to the shop to get seeds. As I want to get this all turned around and get all of our bales done and get this grass cut, I think our best bet is actually just to go and do that job. And then we can go and buy some of that stuff. Next game day, grab ourselves a couple of bags of seed as an early morning run before we get started on the harvest here. And then go from there. Because I think we're going to need some more seeds in our gardens anyway. In the meantime, we can get this field here cut. And as we were saying earlier... it's going to be something that we want to get cut now and get as many silage bales off here as possible. Down and away. I'm wondering if cutting more often and early is actually worth more to us in the long run. So I've gone round the headland once and now I'm going round for the second time. I have cut the extra bit of grass actually around the top here, and yeah, we're just gonna squeeze through here and get this bit cut as well. Just see if we can squeeze that extra little bit out from around here, and then I'm just gonna do one complete turn around the rock. As I said, see if we can get some more grass out of here and get as close as possible. That is not really wanting to go over the rock itself, but juts out quite a way. There we go. And then we can do back round and onto here and try and get some straighter cuts. Definitely a different way I'm cutting this time. But I think it might work out more to our advantage in the long run. Certainly, it looks like it's going to give us more grass. Not got a very large area to finish off now. I'm just going to square this off a bit. There we go. And yeah, now we should have just a little bit to finish off and clean up. And it's working really nicely. Now, I have an updated version of the baler. I mentioned that we were having problems with the pickup on it. So, we're going to go and grab that, and we're going to try it out, and we're going to see if the update makes any effect to how our baler has worked, and whether it keeps lifting the tractor again. So let's unhook this like so, and then we're gonna pop over into our baler over here. Get this connected up, and yeah, getting this cut done today and getting ourselves in a position where we can get a whole load more bales out, gonna be really good for us. Wow, the wheels are spinning. Ah, there we go. Pick that up. Interestingly, that wasn't trying to lift the tractor, so we'll have a see and see how well this works. I'll be intrigued. I might go and compare how this file works and how the default one works. See where the changes are. But yeah, that does not lift this off the floor. I think we might have a fixed version of this baler. Suddenly, yeah, that makes this much more useful to us. Both on here and on other series. Now we're aiming for 9 bales off this field. We've got the 4th about to come out the back. So as soon as I complete it, bring this round. There we go. Yeah, 97%. Don't really want to put this across the end of these lanes. So yeah, there we go. Bring this here, back this off, and drop this off in the corner. But yeah. We are 4 bales into this now, so we're just over halfway there. We've still got a fair amount of grass to get off here, which is great. Did see somebody comment in the last video how they love the handprint on the back of this, and yeah, I love that. That is just a fantastic feature of the dirt on this baler, is that the area where you'd open up to put in your wrap and things like that very much has a great big dirty handprint on it. That's absolutely brilliant. The baler itself is performing really well on here. I have noticed it still has a tendency to lift the tractor off the ground a bit and shift it about, but only when we get quite a bit of weight in the actual baler. Then it tips back a bit and lifts the rear wheels up, which is actually a welcome change from what was doing before, because before it was lifting the wheels up, but it was doing it when you put the pickup down. Now it's definitely not doing it when the pickup goes down, and I think you could possibly alter that and fix it if you were able to put some weighted or some wheel weights on the back of this. I think that would possibly sort a lot of the issue or the issues that I've still got with this. So yeah, it's still not perfect, but it's an awful lot better than it was. This is our 8th bale that we're unloading now. I don't know if we have enough in the middle of this field to get a 9th bale out of it. I'm gonna close that down. Gonna be close. It's possible that there is. I've noticed a little bit of movement in the baler there where I'm putting the header down or the pickup down. So it's again back to that whole thing of it's not perfect. It is still doing a little bit of lifting. However, it's been much better than I've had it elsewhere. And we need to be at a 1/3 full. We are over a 1/3 full. Grab every little bit we can because we're gonna need every little bit we can. Are there? Well, just under. Well, yeah, we need just under 2/3 of a bale from these remaining 2 strips. It might be a fairly big ask, especially as this one is only sort of piecemeal. So it looks like, yeah, well over half has to come from this row. Otherwise, we're not going to have as much or as many bales as we had last time. Although the next thing we should be baling again will be grass And we have 2/3 of a bale in here. But in total, I think we've only got 8. Yeah, we've only got 8 in total. So we're going to have to end that there and go and grab ourselves our wrapper and add these 8 bales to our ever-growing pile. Now, I want to get these wrapped bales off here today. Because, these bales off here today, they're not wrapped yet, of course. Because then we will be able to roll this field at our leisure, which is perfect. Just makes things that slightly bit easier. In case you're wondering where the combine went earlier, it's over there. I moved it sort of along the side and out the way. We are going to have so many bales this year. Whoa! Well, those two are on their side. That is not going to help. I will have to sort that later. Yeah. Fun with getting these bales nice and close is the fact that you can send them flying as well. If you don't get your positioning just right. See? Just like that. Just one more bale to pick up. I'm going to spin around and grab this one. And then that will get it back. And yeah, that is a very nice jobbed. We've got everything out of the way. What is the forecast for the next game day? Let's take a look. That would be... Okay, we're all right for the rest of August. Wow. Rain. So, yeah, September through October, it's going to be very wet. Thankfully, we've got 2 nice dry days to get the canola in. So, that's really good news. And, yeah, we've got the grass cut again. And we got 8 bales off it. 8.5 bales, to be exact. So, with any luck, when it comes to October... we will be able to get some more bales off here and yeah, increase that number. We're going to need a bigger trailer. I've said that before, but yeah, we're going to need a bigger trailer in order to take all these bales. So that is something to take into mind as we go into the latter part of the year. But as I said before, I want to get a new tipper trailer as well. So we'll be keeping our eye out on the sales page for all of that, but all in all, that's been a pretty successful day. We are going to have to go and get some seeds next time as well, so we can get our seeder up and running and get next year's canola planted just as we are harvesting this year's. But I think we're all good, and yeah, might be a little bit shorter of a video today, but we've got a few bits and pieces on outside of here as well. So I am going to leave this here, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.